showers.com.
The Local 3 Storm Alert Team, accurate forecast for your day.
Let's talk houses this morning. Whether you're looking to buy one or sell one, Chris Willenborg would love to have you give him a call. He is with Century 21 and has kind of a unique perspective that he brings to the real estate market. So good to have you back.
Hey, thanks for having me back. I appreciate it.
You haven't been on very often, so I want to refresh people a little bit on who you are, because when I said you have a unique perspective that you bring, it's because of your life's experience. You're a veteran.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? You worked for a while in the nonprofit world.
Correct.
And now here you are, a realtor, but that compassionate side of you is what you bring.
It is.
Real estate.
Yeah, I like seeing people be able to get in the house that they're looking for and build their family around it. And or if they're looking for an investment, you know, we find the right investment property for them and help them with their goals.
We were chatting a little bit. The first time I bought a house, my husband and I, it was 1995 or 6, I guess, and it was in the days where you go to the grocery store and get the little magazines and you would base the house you wanted to go look at on a little tiny picture. Now it's very different. We can go online and see everything. So I think sometimes as a buyer or a seller, we might think we're more expert than we are.
There is a lot of more information at your disposal nowadays, but having a good real estate agent that can get you in the house, if they need to go take a video tour for you, they can get you the video tour. They can go over all the paperwork and help you get the house properly inspected and make sure you're in order to keep everything correct. That way you're getting the best purchase you can.
Yeah, you were telling me you'll do that for people if sometimes they just can't make it out to see a house. You'll go unlock the door and take them on a FaceTime tour.
Yeah, absolutely. Or I can just record it and send it to them, and when they have the time, they can check their email and it's there waiting on them.
You also have the advantage as a realtor, because you do see so many houses as opposed to someone coming in to purchase one. You know more what to look for.
Yeah, when you start walking around and seeing the insides of them over and over, you know, it get an eye for things, and you start to see what to look for, and it just pops out to you. So
yeah.
There was a time when I would go in and I wouldn't know what I was looking at, and I could just pass right over something, but for somebody with a trained eye, it's going to stand out a little quicker.
You also know the trends, and so what had been the trend even a year ago, maybe even a few months ago, isn't right now. There's a little bit of a slower pace to the market.
Correct, and we're able to keep an eye on the market daily, seeing what's being listed, what's selling, how quickly these houses are selling or being bought, and get a good idea for our clients of what to expect.
What is the going average stay on the market these days? 2 months?
It can be about 30 days to 2 months, yes.
Okay, which is, I think, kind of gives everyone a chance to breathe. Because in those rapid days, the home appraisers and the home inspectors, I mean, everybody was just running ragged.
Yeah, if you're in a hurry to get it out there, you can price it a little more competitively to try to make that turn around real quick. But if you're looking for top dollar, you know, you can price it a little bit more and kind of wait to see what happens. It just depends on your own strategy.
Well, okay, I think that's a relevant topic to bring up, because you've got to also be an advisor. At the end of the day, I guess you're gonna let the client have what he or she wants, but you're there to advise them.
Yes,
and if you don't price your house right, you could really make a mistake.
Absolutely. If you need it done quickly, then you really need to consider how quickly you need it, and then we'll price it accordingly and put it out there. But if you're really wanting top dollar, we need to sit down and talk about what that looks like.
There's a psychology to real estate. So if you are selling your house and you begin to drop the price, you list it for one thing and 2 months later it's not moving, so you drop it and then you drop it. That's kind of a psychological no-no, isn't it?
That does bring a stigmatism to the market and to the house. People start to wonder, why has this not sold? What's going on with it? And so you don't want to price it so high that it's just going to sit there and start to make itself look bad just because it's been on the market for so long.
Right. You also have to know how to help people augment what's great about their house, but not overspend in prepping it for the market.
Right.
So this time of year, I guess a lot of people think, oh, let's do landscaping. The things that are personal touches, you leave to the next buyer.
Right, you want to give them a blank slate, a nice blank canvas that they can paint their own lifestyle picture on. But you know, you want to clean it up, have the leaves in the yard ready to go and looking as nice as it can.
Do you work at Century 21? Are you going to work with people both as a buyer and a seller?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you can represent either side.
Absolutely. And if you're looking to buy, let's say you're looking for a house that is an investment property, we might not want to go chase down the first house. We might want to try to negotiate with people and see if we can get the best for your money. So where it's not just about the house itself, it's about your budget and what are you trying to do with your money and what are you trying to look to invest, so that we can meet that and find the house. And we might have to put in a couple negotiations for you, but eventually we'll get you to the price you want.
So then you too want to work with your client first on who they are and what they want for their life. The house comes second.
Yeah, the person is definitely the most important part about it and what they're trying to achieve. I know finding a real estate agent that wants to put in the time and work with you and help you get the most out of your money and your investment can be hard. A lot of times it's easier to find somebody who knows what house they want, get them into it quickly, but not everybody's in that situation. So if you're trying to make an investment, we need to actually take the time and work the market.
And ahead of the Memorial Day weekend, I did mention your military background. You have a nonprofit you set up for veterans, right?
Yes, ma'am, I do. We work to help veterans get tools and things to make whatever item is, whether it's cutting boards or knives, something that they can take to market and bring in some added income. And that's especially important for veterans that have a hard time maintaining regular work, to be able to make something, get that pride of something that they made, and then actually get an income off of it. So
great for you. Here's where you'll find him. He's with Century 21. Chris Willenborg is his name. His information there on your screen for you to contact him. Thank you so much.
thank you, ma'am.
Hello, I'm Kevin Bragg from Bragg Weight Loss. We change lives every day. I would like for you to meet a few.
I'm Laura, over 40 pounds with Bragg Weight Loss.
My name is Ricky